here in NCAA Season 101. And with Patrick Sleet being part of the starting unit, this is no surprise. He's been a loyal talent of Coach Olsen Racela. And he's part of the three captains nitong Perpetual, Sleet, Boral, and Abis.
Oh, and I'm sure itong si Patrick Sleet hindi na ito makapaghintay para makapaglaro. Serving his one-year residency, now is ready to play for the Perpetual Altas.
Paeng-Are. Pinasa dito kay Velasco. Velasco, a steal here for Sleet. Up ahead, MGC. Touchdown!
That was an early turnover for San Sebastian. And medyo ina-expect naman natin to sa start kasi most of their guys are rookies. Itong si Paeng-Are lang and itong si Risho yung nakapaglaro na.
Nakakatakot itong trio ni Sleet, Mark Goho Cruz at Orgo. Igniting the fast break. Nunez able to get the rebound.
That was a great shot by De La Rama. Hindi nga lang pumasok.
Orgo was the starting point guard of Coach Olsen Racela before he got injured in Season 100. Sleet, unang atake. Sleet, pinasa dito kay Abis, and that's a foul on Are.
That was a good look for Patrick Sleet. And maganda sana yung recovery ni Paeng-Are. Na-late lang ng konting-konti kaya nakuha niya yung foul na yun.
And here we see the first basket of the season for the sophomore, Mark Goho Cruz.
And what a way to get that first basket. It was against Paeng-Are. Yung kanyang parang magiging matchup for today's game.
And Renzo, a guy like Mark Goho Cruz is a matchup nightmare for his position because of his positional size.
Oo, para sa point guard, masyado siyang malaki. And I'm really lucky na hindi ko na to inabutan sa Perpetual.
But, you know, a player like you, Renzo, you know, a very intelligent point guard, you know how to counter yung mga ganyang classic matchup.
Well, wala kasi talaga akong choice but to find a way to still contribute and stay relevant kahit may konting height disadvantage ako.
Sean Orgo will throw the ball in play. Orgo, binigay dito kay Sleet. Sleet giving it to Goho Cruz. Nunez, binalik kay Orgo. Orgo, natapikan. It's San Sebastian basketball. Paeng-Are. And almost a counter steal para kay Sean.
That was an open layup na sana para kay Paeng-Are. First basket niya sana yun for the season.
Paeng-Are. We want to see how he will adjust without another scorer to lean on. As no more Escobedo for Season 101. Rebound para kay Abis. Orgo. Umaarangkada. Orgo. Extra pass. Abis to Sleet. Sleet to Nunez. Oh, look at the swarming defense of San Sebastian.
Yes, you're right, no? Yung defense nitong San Sebastian, napakaganda ng rotation. But how about that ball rotation from the Perpetual players? I think that was 5 to 6 passes bago nakakuha ng attempt doon si Nunez.
And that is the Olsen Racela effect. The patience and thinking while you're moving on the court. You combine that with your natural instincts.
Oo, kapag point guard talaga ang head coach mo, most probably extra pass talaga ang pinipreach niyan.
Nunez, one of 3 big men na nagpapalitan at the center spot last year. So now, as the starting center, I'm very interested to see how much he has improved.
Oh, and Nunez is also a veteran already. I think I had a chance to play against him pa. Pero rookie pa siya nun. So I'm very excited for him for this season.
Kasi last year, ang calling card ni Nunez, physicality. So now, the question is, what did he add? Did he add more of a finesse game? Does he have a soft touch now around the rim? So tignan natin.
So I think pinagtrabahuhan niya yan during off-season. And I'm excited to see kung ano yung mga bibigay niya sa atin for the season.
Lumanan against Goho Cruz. Lumanan spin. Nunez with a board. Sleet aatake. Sleet with his first NCAA basket. Welcome to the NCAA, Patrick Sleet.
Patrick Sleet is almost unstoppable kapag nakabuelo siya. So you really have to put a body on him early.
Are killed his dribble. Throws it to the post. 10 on the shot clock. Are steps back. Paeng. Too strong. Rebound Orgo. Ito na naman si Sleet. And look at the patience of Patrick Sleet. Sleet giving it to Nunez. Abis out to Orgo. Sleety boy for three. Patrick Sleet, 5 straight points para sa Perpetual.
But you have to give credit again sa ball rotation nitong Perpetual. That extra pass by Orgo. Meron na siyang tira dun sa corner. Pero inatake niya muna one dribble bago niya kinake out kay Patrick Sleet.
Are. Risho. Or rather Velasco. Triple on the way. It's good. First basket for Delarama. And now we get our first report of the season from Tati Austria. Tati, what do you have for us?
No time for senioritis, Anton and Renzo. I spoke to the graduating team captains of both teams this morning. San Sebastian, PJ Paleverco is fully locked in on this game day mindset. Ika nga niya, hindi ko inaala ang naibigan ko lamang na laro noon sa Isabela ang makakapagpaaral at makakapagpadala sa kanya ngayon sa Manila. Kaya naman determinado siyang maipakita ang baon niyang lakas for his last season. For graduating Alta, John Abis admits hindi niya alam paano maging kuya figure sa kanilang rookies nung una. But he is betting on them today to bring Perpetual's winning culture over from the juniors. Dagdag niya na dahil wala pa silang championship, sana raw ang pressure from expectations ay magiging motivation. Ano nga ba ang lamang? Winning culture or winning mindset? Anton and Renzo.
Maraming salamat, Tati. But I will say both coaches have both winning culture and winning mindset. It's just a matter of imparting those things sa kanilang mga manlalaro.
Oo, kanina pa natin pinag-uusapan yung matchup nito ni Goho Cruz and Paengare. And I'm also excited dun sa matchup natin sa sidelines. Both great point guards as well nung naglalaro pa sila.
And we're looking at some of the players on the bench. TJ Felebrico, team captain for the second straight season para sa Baste. Napakasipag nitong si Patrick Sleet. And he is hyped. He is feeling right at home. Getting comfortable dito sa physicality ng NCAA. So earlier, Tati was reporting about one of the team captains of Perpetual, John Abis, who hit a three, Renzo, just moments ago. I looked at his stats. Last season, he only made 7 threes. Buong season, ha? So mukhang nag-extend siya ng range.
Oo, and that's something na I think dinevelop talaga nito ni John Abis kasi magagamit niya talaga yan kapag pumunta na siya sa next level. And malaking bagay yan for Perpetual Altas kasi problema mo yan sa ilalim si Abis eh.
Yep.
And now na meron siyang 3-pointer, panibagong problema na naman to para sa opposing teams.
Yeah, si Abis, kilala yan sa yung mga piso-piso eh. Yung around the paint, yung kahit mga one-handed shot.
Nung nakalaban
Sure
ko siya,
ball eh.
ang naaalala ko dyan, yung offensive rebounds talaga eh. Doon siya kumukuha ng puntos off that offensive rebounds.
So now we have at the line, Mr. Patrick Sleet. Ginawang team captain agad ni Coach Olsen Racela. There are 3 team captains, Abis, Boral, and Sleet. Sleet hails from Puerto Galera, Mindoro. Was a palarong pambansa athlete and has 2 seasons to play. Oh, a legend, Rich Alvarez.
Of course, head coach ko yan ngayon, Rich Alvarez. I was actually talking about him, I was talking to him yesterday. Sabi ko, anong gusto mo sabihin ko, coach, pag pinakita ka?
So, ano yung masasabi mo about another legend, Rich Alvarez?
When he was still playing, talagang wala ka nang ibang hihingin pa dyan kay Coach Rich. Sobrang laki niya for his position, tapos napaka-agile din. Nasa coach, very technical yan si Coach Rich. Talagang strict siya with his executions. Yung mga details, doon talaga siya nagpo-focus.
A collegiate MVP and former #1 pick in the professional ranks. Paeng Are. Kasi Paeng talaga, pag nakita lang ng konting space, papasok at papasok yan.
I actually saw Paeng when he was still super young. Open court talaga ang ano niyan, nung nagsisimula pa lang yan sa juniors. And now, na open court pa rin siya, pero nadagdagan niya na ng maraming varieties yung laro niya eh.
Are missing on that first free throw. Paeng Are last season shot a total for the whole season 121 free throw attempts and was 72.7% from the charity stripe.
That number just shows how aggressive he is every time na naglalaro siya.
Siyempre, kailangan kondisyon ka. You have to be able to take the contact to get to the line.
And yun naman yung ginawa ni Are na advantage niya. Yung size niya hindi masyadong lamang eh, pero yung physicality niya, dun siya kumuha ng strength talaga.
Speaking of physicality, this guy, as I mentioned earlier, his calling card, physicality, and now I will add patience. Patience and physicality, Jericho Nunez.
I'm very happy to see yung development nito ni Nunez.
Nakita natin yung pump fake niya in the post, waiting for his defender to bite before rising up.
Yun na rin yung natulong ng experience sa kanya eh.
Ayan na po. Ayan naman ang specialty ni Paeng Are. Sleet on the attack. Oh, that's a good defensive stop right there. Oh, what a block. PJ Fenebrico in the game now para sa Baste. Extra possession. Castor titira mula sa labas. And that's a rebound for Mark Gojo Cruz.
I'm actually familiar with Castor. He can really shoot that three-pointer, pero that was his first shot. So, antayin natin kung kukonekta ba siya for this game.
Panoorin natin itong unang 3 puntos ni Paeng Are. Ito yung sinasabi mo kanina, Ian Cuajao.
Napaka-talented and very explosive na player. Parang halos kapareho ni Paeng Are maglaro. Kaya what a luxury for Coach Rob na kapag inupo mo si Are, meron din kasing bilis na guard naman itong si Cuajao.
Some substitutions here for the squad of Coach Olsen Racela. Alcantara is now in. Boral is also in. So you have 2 of the 3 captains now on the floor para sa Perpetual, Sleet and Boral.
And si Boral, one of the guys din I had the chance to play against with.
An athletic wingman.
Medyo matchup problem din to eh.
Nunez short on the free throws. And it is Cuajao who comes up with a rebound.
Ian Cuajao is actually the brother of Deo Cuajao from Letran.
So looking at yung tindig nitong si Ian Cuajao, point guard ba to?
Points guard to.
Points guard. Okay.
kaya ako sinasabi kanina na parang Paeng Are rin ng ang style nito.
So what he has in common with his brother is yung scoring mindset.
Pero medyo on point guard siya yung mag-organize, mag-set, pero look to score pa rin talaga.
So yun yung common denominator ng mga Cuajao.
Scorer talaga.
Castor. Fenebrico, pinasa dito sa kanto. 6 on the shot clock. Kuahao. A little bit short on that triple attempt para kay Ian.
Perpetual went to a zone that time, no? So medyo, I think, nagkaroon ng konting confusion dun sa opensa ng Golden Stags.
So Renzo, we've seen 10 players already fielded in by Coach Olsen Racela, but the Perpetual champions from the juniors, sina Jan Roluna and JD Pagulayan, di pa niya pinapakawalan.
Oh, that's very interesting, no? Knowing na kung gaano kagaling itong mga players na to, kung gaano kalaki yung pwede nilang makontribute para sa team nila.
And that might also give us an idea that maybe Perpetual is this deep with a lot of bodies that Coach Olsen can throw in right now. Lamang po sila, 15-7. Second straight year as the team captain, TJ Felebrico, one of the toughest players in the NCAA.
Oh, TJ Felebrico, I'm very familiar with him as well because I got a chance to play against him dun eh. And for this season, I think merong konting adjustment si Coach Rob sa kanya. Coach Rob is trying to play him as a 3 eh. More, kasi pagdating niya sa next level, medyo undersized sa 4-4.
Oo, kasi nung nakaraang season, yung laro niya talaga in the paint eh. So that's what I love about our coaches here in the collegiate level. Hindi lang nila iniisip yung ngayon, pero yung future ng mga bata.
Oh, tama ka dyan. They can easily take advantage of Felebrico down low. Pero again, yun nga, yung future nila yung iniisip ng mga coaches natin. That's why they're trying to develop them pa.
Here's a full court press being employed by Perpetual. Wow. Depasena popping out, binigay dito sa kanilang kapitan. Felebrico operating from the wing. This is something we did not see often last season.
Perpetual is trying to mix it up, no, defensively. They apply the full court pressure and then pagbaba nila sa half court, nag-zone sila. Kaya medyo may konting confusion talaga with the offense of the Golden Stags.
DJ Felebrico also part of the mythical 5 in season 100.
Oh, imagine, undersized pero nag-mythical 5 pa.
Yun yung mythical 5 na tinrabaho talaga.
Oh. Especially, he's playing with Paeng Are, pero siya yung nakasali doon sa mythical 5 na yun.
Handoff. Alcantara gets it to Boral. 3 on the shot clock. Boral knows it. Boral shoots it. And may have gotten fouled as well.
Ito yung sinasabi ko na problem sa mga matchup ni Boral eh. He's really a guard, pero yung size niya kasi pang big man. He's now playing center for the Altas, pero he can dribble the ball from the outside eh.
Oh, good post move and fade away. Polo Gabat showing a new dimension to his game.
Oh, I think he's the youngest Gabat, di ba? Meron pa siyang dalawang kuya na naglaro past seasons.
Now, Rex Gabat no longer on the squad. So it is now Polo taking up the cudgels for the family here. Para sa San Sebastian, look at that sweet jumper off the glass by Tolabot.
That was a good execution for Perpetual. Up to the last second, meron pa rin silang nakitang option.
And that's a foul on that cut to the basket.
Yun yung binabanggit natin kanina regarding Felebrico. Na tumatawag na siya ng ball screen ngayon. And pumapasa na siya ng mga, ng mga dive.
Ito yung tira ni Boral kanina. Great presence of mind. Kasi the shot clock was winding down and he wasn't even looking at the shot clock. So, I don't know how he saw the time. Pero at 1 second, tinira na yun.
That's why I'm saying na guard talaga to si Boral eh. But kailangan niya maglaro ng center ngayon kasi malaki siya compared to the other guys. Pero guard talaga ang skill set nito.
Meanwhile, a new big man para kay Coach Olsen Racela, si Juan Miguel Tolabot. Had that nice soft touch, scoring off the glass. Alam mo, Renzo, para sa akin, yung off the glass na tira ng mga big man sa Philippine basketball, it's kind of a lost art. So it was nice to see Tolabot use it.
O, tsaka yung mga big man na sa perimeter naglalaro kasi usually ngayon 3 points or shaded area lang eh. So yung mga mid-range jumper na yan, it's very nice to see those big men nga na ginagawa pa rin yan.
Gabat, wow, working hard for that rebound. PJ. Wow. Short. Boral with the board.
Wow, is still struggling with the shot.
Maglupay. Foul came way before that conversion. Now, one thing I'm noticing dito sa body language and activity ng Altas is yung leadership ng mga captains. I'm seeing Boral be very vocal on the court. Si Sleep pumapalakpak on the sidelines even though he's on the bench right now. But already scored 8 points para sa kanyang koponan in his debut.
Oo, napakaganda yung binigay na responsibility na to ni Coach Olsen sa kanyang mga veterans. Talagang nag-iiwan siya ng isang veteran lagi sa loob to lead the other guys. And ang isa pang very commendable dun sa ginagawa ng Perpetual ngayon is they're very in sync running their offense. Alam nila yung spots nila, alam nila when to attack, when to pass.
And now the press is starting to bother San Sebastian as they almost generate a turnover. That was a bailout right there. So this is going to be free throws now dahil nasa penalty na itong Perpetual.
You're right, that was a lucky break for San Sebastian, but I think they only called a travel dun sa pagkakuha nung isang Altas.
So there's a little bit of confusion here. May mga players na tumuturo sa sa big board. All right, so San Sebastian, no foul call. Renzo's call is correct. It stands travel.
And I think Coach Rob is trying to go small for the rest of this period.
Are. Are is still one of those guys with that unbelievable ability to make decisions while in the air.
Very athletic.
7 remaining here in the first period. Boral. Oh, look at that spin by JP Boral absorbing the contact. Sinalubong siya ng pangga ni TJ Felebrico.
It's also an interesting move for Coach Rob to go small, no? Na etong si Boral ngayon naglalaro ng 3 para sa Perpetual eh. So it's really very interesting and that possession Boral took advantage of that disadvantage na meron itong San Sebastian with their height.
JP Boral last season averaging 8.7 points per game, 5.1 rebounds per outing, and 1.4 assists. Good on the first free throw.
And yun yung leadership na sinasabi mo dito kay Boral, no? After making that free throw, he's asking his teammates kung anong defense natin.
So clearly, he is stepping up and embracing the role given to him by Coach Olsen Racela. Oh, Paeng-Are! Paeng-Are! Just in time! One of the most dangerous players on the break, on the open court.
How about Paeng-Are? Finishing that layup with contact against 3 guys.
Sumabay pa kayo. There was a time when RK Ilagan was playing for this San Sebastian squad. Ito ang pumalit sa kanya. Paeng Are, just as explosive and as strong. Paeng Are.
And I'm sure na itong si RK Ilagan nga papayag na talagang ito ang pumalit sa kanya. Kasi nung nasa San Sebastian pa kami ni RK, ito si Paeng Are, nasa juniors division pa to. And parang nakababatang kapatid na namin yan.
Are though, missing 2 free throws. Something that he and the Stags have to work on for the rest of this ball game dahil sa puntong ito, lamang ng 10 ang Perpetual at the end of the first quarter. Oh yeah, it's great to be back here at the Phil Oil Center dito sa lungsod ng San Juan. This is the venue na i-enjoy natin for the next couple of months because college basketball is back in full swing. At syempre, we are welcoming back lahat ng ating mga kapusong nag-abang dito sa ating panibagong season. This is NCAA Season 100. Maraming salamat sa inyong panonood. Again, we are live on Heart of Asia, and we are also telling everybody to follow our social media accounts so you never miss a bit of the action and of course the write-ups that all of our great writers, mga masisipag natin mga writers, put out on our website and social media pages, GMA Sports PH, and of course, do check us out on NCAA Philippines on YouTube as well. Anton Rojas alongside Renzo Navarro, still playing basketball, but has a new job, a new sideline. Welcome back here to the NCAA.
Thank you. Yeah, it's really great to be back in the NCAA. Ano lang, onting adjustment lang sa role ko dito sa NCAA. Pero basketball pa din tayo.
You are adjusting very smoothly, my friend. And of course, we also have Tati Austria at courtside, making her debut as part of the NCAA broadcast team as well. So, Renzo, my question to you, para sa San Sebastian, after the first quarter, ano yung mga bagay na kailangan nilang improve? Because it seems that wala pa yung groove nila dito sa laban na to.
Oh, I think they just have to relax a little bit, no? Kasi nung paglabas nila nung first quarter, lahat sila parang yung mukha nila is really pressured, eh. Nagmamadali sila with their shots and their executions. Yun yung na-take advantage itong Perpetual kasi mas maraming veterans. And I think they just have to relax and just go to their executions and then they're gonna be good.
I want to see yung imprint ng Rob Labagala dito sa San Sebastian squad. Rob Labagala is also a champion player in the professional ranks. So he knows what he's doing.
Oh, and yun, kaya ngayon, yung lineup niya ngayon, pinagsabay niya na itong dalawang explosive guards niya. And this is very interesting kasi nung nagsisimula sila, itong si Quahaw medyo may konting ilang pa to kay Paeng Are kasi sino ba namang hindi sa starstruck dito kay Paeng Are, pero I'm really excited for them and kung paano sila mag-work together for the Stags.
You're right. Itong kind of like what was happening last season nung may mga times na pinagsasabay na si Raymart tsaka si Paeng.
Oo, pero ito nga, mas explosive itong si Quahao. So, I'm very excited for this combination.
Tulabot. Handoff. Tulabot again. And what a battle for the rebound. Quahao. Ball ends up with him. Are. De La Rama. Left wing three. Aba. In-acknowledge pa yung San Sebastian crowd.
Oo, and he had to take that off his chest kasi kanina pa sila nagsa-struggle. So he really has to let the crowd know na nandito sila sa larong ito.
Oh, what a play. What a two-man game. Casinilla finding Tulabot on the roll. Beautiful basketball. Are. Faking the three. De La Rama cutting. Binigay dito kay Quahao. Siyam na segundo. Nanditira sa shot clock. Are with the cut. And the foul away from the ball. A chance to hear from Tati Austria with this report.
Hindi lang players, courtside reporter or panel ang magde-debut this NCAA Season 101. Anton and Renzo, I got a sneak peek inside San Sebastian's rebuild with Coach Rob Lagala. And for him, it's all about that grind effort paired with a championship mentality. They are using the all-out resources and support from their school community to their advantage. Kahit aminado si Coach na hindi sila perfectong team and that their main challenge lies in assessing weaknesses and strengths. Bagong Bastay identity naman ang nais ipakitang gilas ni Coach Lagala for his Stags, expecting them to give their all-out best effort on the court today. For now, we'll see that Bastay identity if it will leave an impact. Anton and Renzo.
Rob Labagala, his first season as a head coach in his young coaching career, played 5 years in the professional ranks, won 1 championship, hails from Talisay City, Cebu, was a very pesky and aggressive point guard during his heyday. And part of his coaching staff, a guy na, how do I say this, kilalang kilala mo, si Kuya Melo.
Oh, and both of them really all out kapag naglalaro sila in their days. Kaya nga, alam kong yun din yung in-imply nila dito sa team na to. All out. Wala ka na ibang hihingin kung hindi 100% ng players mo every game.
At eto, Renzo, kumokonekta na sila from long range. Yun nga lang, they were stepping on the line on both those long balls.
But the good thing about that is they saw the ball went in. And for them na nag-struggle halos buong first quarter, that's really a positive energy para sa kanila.
New entry on the floor for Perpetual, Kenji Duremdes, making his Perpetual debut. Yes, Duremdes, a very familiar name in Philippine basketball. He is the son of Captain Marbel, Kenneth Duremdes.
Oh, I'm sure Coach Kenneth Duremdes is very proud watching his son right now.
Oh, good play. Di lang na finish. But now we're starting to see, Renzo, na mas maganda na yung takbo ng opensa ng San Sebastian.
Oh, and we can also see that Paeng Are is trying to involve everyone, no? Kasi last year, yes, he's the scoring champion, pero I think na-realize niya rin na mahirap talagang buhatin yung scoring load ng mag-isa.
Duremdes on the attack. Duremdes, welcome to the NCAA!
And Duremdes, hindi na nagsayang ng oras para magpakilala sa ating lahat.
Parang ano, just like his dad. Yung pag-drive niya to the basket.
Oo, very patient. Yung semi-hook na yun.
Risho missing. Abis. Atake. Abis, ayan na. Piso-piso. Kaya lang, masyado malakas. He was accelerating. Normally, catch and shoot yung sitwasyon para kay Abis.
Oh, but I love to see Abis trying those moves, no? Trying to bring the ball down. Tapos siya rin yung mga pull-up jumper na gano'n. I love to see him do that.
Kenji Duremdes with his first basket as a Perpetual Alta. we are once again saying hello from the Phil Oil Center in San Juan. We are loving the energy as collegiate basketball is now in full swing. And this is what fans wait for every year. Itong panahon na halos araw-araw merong collegiate basketball na napapanood ang Filipino sports fan. And of course, we have our NCAA Policy Board members. We have Father Rafael B. Pexon, OAR, from San Sebastian College, Recoletos. Right now, San Sebastian trailing by 10 with 6 minutes and 17 seconds remaining in the second period.
Shot clock at 14 seconds.
14 seconds on the shot clock para sa Altas. Goho Cruz gets it into Nunez. Orgo. Durentes. Abis for 3. Sumabit ang depensa. That's going to be 3 free throws.
Oh, and that's something na matututunan, I'm sure, nitong rookie natin na si... I think this is Velasco or na yung mga jump shooter na yan, hindi talaga dapat challenge na gano'n. You have to give the offensive guy enough space to land.
Nag-adjust kasi siya dahil nakita niya na tumama na si Abis kanina. So, challenge na.
And yun yung minimension natin na problema na binibigay ni Abis ngayon. No? Yung dinagdag niya sa game niya, yung 3-pointer na yun. You also have to fly out dun sa mga kick-out sa kanya.
Abis though missing 2 of his first 3 free throws. Let's see if a third time is a charm para dito kay Abis. And yes, it is. Gets the lucky bounce. Gabat. Castor. Gabat. Inside pass. Turnaround jump hook is good para kay Velasco.
That was a good execution for San Sebastian. Medyo mas relaxed and mas composed na execution na. And they did that nang wala si Paeng Are or si Kuahaw sa loob.
Abis attacking from the 3-point line. So, parang si Felebrico, si Abis is also now, there are times that he's moving like a 3.
Oh, and that's a big development on his game, no? Lalo kapag na-master niya na yung wing spot na yan.
So, Leo Velasco, papahinga muna. And we have Gab Nepasena.
But that was a big blow for San Sebastian kasi kakashoot lang nito ni Velasco and he picked up his 3rd foul.
So I asked Paeng Are, sino ba yung mga bagong players na dapat abangan? Gab Nepasena was one of the players that he mentioned to me. So, and let's see what he can do. He's wearing jersey number 28.
Oh, and si Paeng Are na yung nagsabi na ikaw yung dapat tignan. Hindi mo pwedeng ipahiya yan.
Nunez. So possession arrow pointing in favor of the Golden Stags. Exactly 5 minutes remaining here in the first half. Lumanag looking for a teammate. Pinasa dito kay TJ. Polo from the baseline, offensive foul.
That was a good stop for Orgo and I'm very familiar with Orgo as well kasi I remember nung rookie year niya, that was my final year in the NCAA and very pesky to me. Parehong-pareho sila ni Barkuma, yung dati rin nilang point guard.
Shout out to Peter Pan Barkuma.
Silang dalawa yung nagpapalitan sa amin.
Sakit ulo yun, ha?
Kakapagod.
Just thinking about it, how pesky those two are. Tsaka kondisyon, lalo na si Peter Pan Barcuma.
Oh, kahit anong gawin mong move, nandun lang siya sa harap mo.
Felebrico draws a foul.
That was a good action for San Sebastian, yung pinch post na yun. Kasi they were trying to do a lot of pick and rolls earlier. Pero nagsiswitch lang itong Perpetual kasi meron silang size to do that eh. Pero yung pinch post na yun, medyo iba kasi ang handling dyan eh. So that time, nagkaroon ng konting confusion dun sa defense. Kaya inatake agad ni Felebrico yun.
Kenji Doremdes back on the bench, replacing him. Ray Allen Maglupay. Ray Allen. So one of the many Filipino kids with basketball-loving parents. Pinangalan after an NBA legend.
Hindi natin makakaila na basketball fan yung parents. Eh.
Short on the free throw, TJ Felebrico. I like the patience of Mark Cruz and Sean Orgo. Nakita nilang nakatrap yung San Sebastian. So imbis na mag-dribble agad, they surveyed the floor and just passed the ball.
Oh, and it's good na napansin mo yun from Cruz. I know this is just his second year.
Yep.
Pero yung composure niya talagang on a high level already.
Oh, dangerous pass by TJ Felebrico. Oh. This is not something we want to see, especially very early in the season. Neil Castor on the floor, and he was holding to his right knee. Holding on to his right knee. And right away, the medical staff checking on him. Well, this is a good sign. He's able to stand up now and walk, shake it off to the applause of the Sebastinos na nandito ngayon sa Phil Oil Center.
And I think the good thing is nabibigyan niya ng weight yung tuhod na natamaan.
Oh! So just a hyperextension. Nabigla. But he's okay now. He's standing up. He's walking on his own power. And as you said, able to put weight on it.
So that's the good sign. And I'm sure ready yung mga players ng San Sebastian sa mga ganyang klaseng contact.
Goho Cruz. Orgo, cross-court pass. Ray Allen. Short on the floater.
Ito namang San Sebastian ngayon yung nag-mix up nung defense.
And you can see na pag si TJ ang bumababa ng bola, dinodouble siya ng Perpetual.
Oh, that's how much itong Perpetual yung respeto para kay Felebrico, no? And at the same time, itong si Felebrico kasi still trying to adjust niya doon sa bagong role na binibigay sa ni Coach Rob.
Dinetesting siya ng Perpetual Altas. Naka-transition na ba tong si TJ? Subukan natin.
Oo, may dalawang guys agad na humahabol sa likod.
And that's also why in the previous play, napatalon din si TJ eh. Kasi may biglang sumalubong mula sa likod, trying to steal the ball.
And that's something na kailangan niya matutunan dito nga sa bagong role niya. Na kailangan ready siya. Kasi siya na yung magdadala ng bola. Most of the time, siya na yung magbababa ng bola. So, dapat ready siya dun sa mga possibility na bibigay ng depensa sa kanya.
Orgo, dino-double team. Maglupay. Goho Cruz. Goho Cruz. Coral. Orgo. Maglupay. MGC for 3. Maglupay to Orgo. Another perpetual possession. Maglupay on the drive. Maglupay. Wow. The patience of Ray Allen Maglupay, not panicking nung may dalawa ng sumalubong sa kanya, able to draw a foul. And we're about to see the debut in the seniors division of JD Pagulayan, NCAA Juniors champion, on the other side of this break. Hey, the number 2 pick is here. Juan Gomez de Leaño. Overseas baller. Now making it back here to the motherland. Of course, he is in the NCAA to support his brother, Jaime Gomez de Leaño. And of course, the proud parents, the Gomez de Leaños, the GDLs. Full support. We haven't seen Jaime get fielded in yet, but ano ba scouting report dito sa bagong Gomez de Leaño brother dito sa NCAA?
Itong si Jaime, more on parang pareho siya ni Javi na stretch 4. Lalo nung bata pa si Javi, ganun ang laro talaga niyan, stretch 4. Pero ngayon kasi si Javi, grabe na yung development Medyo nag-2 guard, 3 guard na siya Si Jaime talagang stretch 4, very deadly outside.
So you were telling me earlier, 5 kayo, magkapatid?
Oo.
So this was a conversation that Juan and I had many years back, but ganun din sila marami silang baller boys
Actually kami sa family, 3 kami na nag-basketball. Yung dalawang kuya ko, which is Coach Melo, and the other one is in Qatar right now. Kaming 3 talaga yung nag-basketball.
So family business. Coral with the rebound. And I guess it's hard not to play basketball when your kuyas are ballers.
Oo. Parang pinanganak ako, tapos nandun na, naka-ready na yung basketball court. Lalaruin ko na lang yung bola.
Coral. Orgo for 3. That's a shot clock violation.
I also love how itong si Orgo was running things for Perpetual offensively. No? Talagang na-execute niya ng maayos. But that shot is something na kailangan niya talagang improve para maging kompleto yung laro niya.
Yeah, last year, Orgo, 29.1% from beyond the arc, but didn't really shoot a lot of threes. Not as much as Mark Goho Cruz. Mark Goho Cruz at 90 attempts in total from beyond the arc. Orgo, 55.
And I think pag ma-develop pa yan ni Orgo, given na kung gaano siya ka-pesky defender and kung gaano siya ka-stable na point guard, magiging problema to ng buong liga.
Coral launches. Are with the board. And that's a bump by Tolabot.
Well, that's one way of stopping Paeng Are, especially on the break. No? Minsan wala ka talagang magagawa kung hindi foul na lang si Paeng Are.
One of the most dangerous guys on the open court. Kaya madalas siya napafoul
Oh,
Instead of the easy 2 points, binabangga na lang ng mga bantay.
and And sobrang bilis din kasi ni Paeng eh. So hindi mo siya mapapansin na paatake na pala siya.
Paeng Are shooting from an imaginary 4-point line here at the Phil Oil Center.
Oh, and I'm sure yun naman yung sasabihin ni RK Ilagan na lamang niya dito kay Paeng Are. You can easily make those kind of shots.
Lupay. Boral, aatake. JP Boral gliding to the basket.
That was a good read by Boral. Isang jab lang and then went to his left. And recognizing na itong si Nepasena is a natural big man. So yung advantage is sa speed. Talagang min-maximize niya that time.
6 points already for JP Boral. Are. 5 on the shot clock. Are spins. De La Rama nabitawan ng bola. Maglupay to Boral. Boral. JD Pagulayan. Casinillo pulls the ball out. He saw Coach Olsen Rosella from his peripheral vision. Oh, but Boral has to shoot it. Fade away for JP Boral. Almost got it to drop. Now what a start for the Perpetual Altas. An 11-point lead at the end of the first half. You're watching our live coverage of NCAA Season 101, Building Greatness. It's that familiar collegiate atmosphere that we all love as we welcome this brand new season, NCAA Season 100, Building Greatness. And we are featuring this matchup sa pagitan ng Perpetual Altas at ng San Sebastian College Recoletos Golden Stags. Marco Cruz entering his sophomore season, scoring on the fast break. And we also have some new faces on the other side. De La Rama knocking down that jumper. And then, of course, Patrick Sleep making his Perpetual debut. Nagparamdam agad, 8 early points for Mr. Sleep. At syempre, hindi mawawala dyan si Paeng Are.
And itong second quarter, tuloy-tuloy pa rin yung magagandang executions ng Perpetual. Even with Sleep not playing the whole second quarter. Talagang doon sila nag-rely, and dito naman sa San Sebastian, a little bit more composed sa side ng Golden Stags. That's why they got a lot of points off of those executions. Pero yung JP Boral na sinasabi ng matchup problem, really maximizing his advantage.
Patrick Sleep did not play in the second quarter as he is saddled with 2 personal fouls. He didn't need to though because his teammates really stepped up as we take a look at some of the important numbers here, Renzo.
Oh, and very evident yung mataas na field goal percentage itong Perpetual with 42% dahil nga sa patient execution nila, sa napakagandang execution, and also their bench helping out with 14 points compared to 4 points from San Sebastian, and those 22 rebounds na kilala natin itong Perpetual. Plus yung 9 turnovers na meron itong Golden Stags really hurting them. That's why they're trailing by 11.
So the patience is definitely an imprint of Coach Olsen Racela, being one of the best to ever do it at his position. 9 championships, of course, all the national team experiences. Now, his wisdom, he's sharing it with his players. Ito yung sinasabi natin kanina, Patrick Sleet, NCAA debut, 8 points in the first quarter. JP Boral, one of the 3 captains. Actually, ito yung 3 captain ng Perpetual.
Oh, and the veterans leading the way nga para dito sa Perpetual Altas. And it's Patrick Sleet, 8 points despite not playing the full second quarter. Para naman sa side ng Golden Stags, itong si De La Rama and si Paeng Are, yung mga right spots for them. I'm sure they made their necessary adjustments for the second half, and I'm really excited to see yung kung ano pa yung matutulong ng buong bench ng Golden Stags for them.
Juniel De La Rama, one of the many new additions dito sa kupunan ni Coach Rob Labagala. San Sebastian is one of the teams na pinaka nag-overhaul dahil 6 lang yung natira from the season 100 lineup.
Oh, that's actually the challenge na sinasabi ni Coach Rob, no? It took them time to accept na at rebuild talaga tong team na to, kasi nga with all the holdovers na meron sila, kailangan talaga nila ng maraming players to build around that core.
So definitely from the ground up, when that is the situation, it's gonna take some time. Hindi yan yung like the percentage of an overnight success is not very high when it's an overhaul and a total rebuild.
Oh, and this is the perfect opportunity for them to test kung nasan sila with how great Perpetual is playing right now.
Second half officially underway. Maraming salamat sa inyong panonood ng Ton Rojas alongside Renzo Navarro. And we also have Dati Austria reporting from courtside. Abis, his 3rd triple attempt. Short sa pagkakataon na yun. Are. Si Paeng, pag nagkakamali, nababawi niya agad eh.
Oh, yun yung mindset na meron nitong si Paeng eh. Wala na siyang frustration in between eh. Talagang next play na lang siya ng next play.
Cut to the basket, and Castor. Nice to see him doing well and moving well after that hyperextension earlier.
And it's also nice to see na itong San Sebastian medyo nagka-calm down na ng konti. That's a great execution for them.
Nunez, hand off to Orgo, Abis. Goho Cruz. You really see the elements of the triangle offense dito sa Perpetual.
parang natural na sa kanila eh. Lalo yung mga pinch post action na yan. Especially if si Abyss yung kukuha ng pinch post, very deadly siya dun.
Oh, threat kasi si Abyss from around the paint, especially the elbow. And of course, Coach Olsen Racela, an assistant to the legendary Tim Cone in the professional ranks.
Oh, not only the playing experience, but also the experience he got when he was the assistant coach now of Coach Tim Cone.
Are. Castor. Binalik ang bola kay Are. Di maunahan. Marcus Terrell di maunahan. Knocking down a triple to cut the Perpetual lead to 6.
Oh, ito na yung mga bench, yung mga supporting cast, nag-aambag na para sa San Sebastian.
And being that marami mga bagong players itong San Sebastian na maaring hindi pa nakita, hindi pa na-scout, there's that familiarity process pa eh. Kaya hindi masyadong naka-challenge si Dunez. Hindi siya sure kung titira. Itong si Di Maunahan.
Nga dyan, no? Yung scouting report, hindi pa masyadong malinaw eh. Pero that's the challenge now for Di Maunahan. Na nakuha niya na yung unang 3-pointer niya. What's next for him?
At Renzo, ito na yung sinasabi mo, Orgo, if he develops and becomes a more consistent 3-point shooter, that's another dimension para sa Altas.
Oo, given nga kung gaano siya ka-pesky na defender, I'm sure he's gonna be deadly once na ma-fine-tune niya pa yung offensive game niya.
Are. Di Maunahan again. Runs out of time. Nabawi agad ni Sean yung 3 points ni Di Maunahan. Now imagine if they were able to get a stop. May chance sila to cut this lead further.
Well, that's a big shot for Orgo, no? Especially the timing. Kasi itong San Sebastian is trying to catch up eh. So that 3-pointer by Di Maunahan was really big for them. Pero pinasag agad ni Orgo yung attempt nila sa run na yun.
Sleet recovers the basketball. Dunez has to shoot. Dunez, no. Rebound, Are. Ito na si Paeng. Paeng, umarangkada and again. Paeng is like a magnet sucking defenders towards him tuwing siya ay tumatakbo on the fast break.
Oh, it's really hard to stop him kasi one dribble niya parang 4 steps, 5 steps na agad.
Laging may bumabangga eh. Alright, balikan muna natin si Tati Austria.
Class is in session for the San Sebastian Stags as Coach Rob Labagala called out his players at the dugout in a recitation-style meeting. Sabi nga niya, what is our problem? Saan nga ba tayo nagkulang? Ano nga ba ang mali natin? Naniniwala si Coach Rob na dapat lamang ang Stags but continue to fall short in turnovers. Shot selection naman ang naging kryptonite ni Ian Quahaw who needs redirection on where to give the ball in crucial points of the game. Their assignment for this quarter, malagpasan ang backline defense ng Perpetual Altas dahil dedikado ang San Sebastian. Ipanalo ito what they call a winnable game. Your thoughts on this, Anton and Renzo?
Well, number one, it's good that they still have that positive mindset despite being down by 11 at the end of the first half. This is definitely a winnable game, especially when you have an entire second half of play. Now, number two, shot selection, redirection. Referring to Ian Quahaw, yeah, we're still waiting for Quahaw to find this first basket dito sa NCAA.
Oh, it's also nice na minention nga yung shot selection nitong ni Ian Quahaw. No? Kasi he is really used to the ball na laging nasa kamay niya eh. So nasanay siya na talagang yung mga tira na gusto niya makukuha niya. And yun yung malaking adjustment for him coming into the season na si Paeng Are yung main ball handler. So he really needs to learn how to play around that role na meron siya ngayon.
0 for 4 from beyond the arc. Kaya lang, I think half of his 3-point shots were off the dribble. Unlike his brother na minsan or kadalasan, catch and shoot.
Oh, that's why I'm saying na itong si Ian Cuao medyo mas point guard compared to his brother na si Deo. Kasi si Deo talagang spot-up shooter eh. Talagang hinahanap ng team niya.
Altas running. Oh, Sleet recovers the loose ball. Oh, what a pass. What a pass by Patrick Sleet.
That's your veteran for you. That's a very hard pass. Not everyone can execute that pass, and you have to give credit also to Orgo for making that shot.
No, he was so open. 11-point lead para sa Perpetual. Goho Cruz. Abis. Orgo. Orgo to Abis. Sweet spot para kay John Abis.
Again, very in sync yung offense ng Perpetual eh. Kasi ang dali nilang na-recognize na mag-hard show that time sa ball screen. Kaya yung role ni Abis palayo dun sa pag-flash naman ni Nunez.
This is the biggest lead of the game now for the Altas as Paeng Are drives to the basket.
Time at Perpetual Health.
We have a timeout. Perpetual is ahead 37-24. They are called the Perps Angels. And of course, Boss Anton Tamayo is in attendance. Sakto yung paglingon ni Boss Anton sa camera. Ayan.
I think alam niya eh. I actually played against Boss Anton din when I was still in San Sebastian.
Up to now, malupit pa rin yan. Basketball court.
Oh, very deadly shooter.
Lefty.
Oh.
And now taking on a different role as their very young athletic head. At eto naman ang kupunan ni Coach Rob Labagala. Coach Gilbert Lau, also part of his coaching staff.
Shot clock
5
at
minutes and
14
43 seconds remaining here in the third. Guahaw nagbabalik sa ating laro. And San Sebastian unaware of the time.
Itong Perpetual Altas, very on point din kasi sila defensively. Plus with the size na meron sila, they can switch everything. Kaya nakita natin kanina na si Delarama, when he called for that ball screen, si Abis yung defender ng screener, pwedeng-pwede sila mag-switch kasi si Patrick Lee can also defend the big guy down low.
Orgo against Guahaw. Sleet. Oh, what a cut by MGC. Marco Cruz, what a catch and what a finish.
That was a good cut by Marco Cruz, but that was an even better pass by Abis. Parang ang nilalaro niyang role ngayon for the Perpetual Altas is point forward eh.
And just from looking at the eyes of Marco Cruz, alam niyang pupunta yung bola dun.
Oh, I think they ran that play for many times already in practice.
Mark Goho Cruz, last season's leading scorer as a rookie. 12.8 points per game, right on the money.
And I also love yung approach na to ni Mark Cruz. No? We all know that he can score, pero hindi niya pinipilit kasi yung mga score niya. Talagang he's just going to his spots, executing the plays. Tapos kapag dumating yung opportunity for him to score, kinukuha niya lang.
Right now, Mark Goho Cruz with 4 points in the contest. Patrick Sleet to Goho Cruz. Boral for 3. Sleet, offensive rebound. Orgo, back to Sleet. Sleet, Orgo mula sa kanto. At mananatili ang bola sa Perpetual.
And that's another great execution for Perpetual, but just couldn't get the shot, no? Pero yun yung kanina pa natin sinasabi, how patient they are with their offense.
Sleet, blocked. Cuajao. Cuajao to Felebrico. Felebrico on the drive. Felebrico draws a foul.
And going back to that attempt by Patrick Sleet, I think that was the second block of De La Rama against Patrick Sleet, no?
Well, if you are tasked to defend Patrick Sleet and you saw what he has been doing the entire off-season, kailangan mo pag-aralan yan.
Oh, and this is also a great opportunity for De La Rama to imagine you're a rookie, you're playing your first game in college, and your task is to slow down Patrick Sleet, which is, I don't know if it's, but it's almost impossible to do.
Mabigat agad yung assignment. Unang assignment pa lang, depensahan ng Patrick Sleet. Pero syempre, if you're going to make a name for yourself in the collegiate basketball scene, kailangan sumakses ka dyan sa ganong klaseng assignment.
Yes, you really have to take on those kinds of assignments against mga big names, no? Yung mga great players ng ibang teams.
Goho Cruz to Sleet. Boral. Fade away. Gabat with the board. Gabat rises up and draws a foul.
And I think this is one guy na kailangan ng Golden Stags na mag-step up for them itong si Gabat, because he's been here, he's been in the NCAA for a while now. So most probably siya yung may alam and may capabilities na gawin. Kung ano yung dapat gawin para makakatch up sa laro nito.
First free throw is good for Polo Gabat. Ito namang si Gabat, pinangalan sa brand, hindi sa NBA player. I can't mention the brand, just his nickname.
You already know what brand that is. No? We just can't mention it.
Goho Cruz. Casinillo. Bullock.
Pushing foul by number 18.
So it's still Perpetual basketball.
That's his third personal team foul number 4.
I think there was a foul on Felebrico. Parang pushing foul dun sa rebound play na yun.
Casinillo. Sleet. Sleet. Cross-court pass. Casinillo. Boral has to shoot. Boral for 3. Babalik sa ating laro. Mark Goho Cruz will take a breather. Oh, what a steal! Casinilio, cookies!
Oh, and even yung defense nitong Perpetual, kanina pa nga natin sinasabi na very on point eh. Even that one-on-one defense. So very well scouted itong mga players ng San Sebastian.
Polo Gabat with a triple. And Coach Olsen asking where the communication went. But Perpetual still ahead by double figures.
Now Perpetual Altas.
So once again, para sa lahat ng ating mga manonood who still aren't familiar, ito po ang ating bagong tournament format for Season 101.
Oo, ayun, again, Group A and Group B, hinati na sa dalawang groups lahat ng teams natin. And each team will play their group twice. And then they're gonna play the other group only once. Tapos, yung top 3 teams natin per group will advance to the quarterfinals with the top 2 teams in each group earning a twice to beat advantage. Tapos yung bottom 2 naman natin, we would still have a chance for to fight for a spot in the semifinals sa play-in game na meron sila.
So let's say you're a player, example lang, you're a player from Perpetual. Meron kang gustong makamatchup, let's say on the other side, San Beda. Isang beses mo lang sila makakalaban at kung matalo ka doon, maaaring hindi ka na makabawi.
Oo.
Unless magkita kayo sa playoffs.
Ganon ka-importante every game ngayon season na to. And that's a great adjustment sa format natin ngayon.
Pero dito naman, since both these teams are in Group A, let's just say Perpetual goes on to win, may chance pang makabawi ang San
Yes.
Sebastian
They're gonna
because
see
they're
each
gonna
other
see each
again.
other again.
Tama, no?
So yun yung isa sa mga changes. Actually, a major change in our tournament format.
And that's a big development. No? I really wish na may ganitong klaseng changes nung naglalaro pa ako.
But I'm sure, Renzo, you don't mind the 18 games.
Oo. Actually mas masarap yung 18 games na yun kasi lalo na kapag final season mo na, medyo binibilang mo na yan eh.
Sleet gives it to Tolabon. So the big man of Coach Olsen Rosella doing damage here in this game.
Oo, meron silang mga shooting big men na very deadly kapag sinamahan mo ng Patrick Sleet sa loob.
Short on the 3. Patrick Sleet with the board. Boral. Binalik ang bola dito kay Casinilio. Sleety boy. A little bit short on that shot from the corner by Alcantara. Oh, TJ Felebrico runs into JP Boral.
Oh, but I think that was a good foul for Boral. Kasi medyo nagsistruggle pa si Felebrico dito eh. Ayaw niya lang makita ni TJ na pumasok yung bola dyan sa ring na yan. That's why he committed that foul.
Felebrico is good with the first. A minute and 18. Still a lot of time for San Sebastian to come back in this game.
Still very manageable for them, no?
Oh, si Kuya Joe. Joe Gomez de Leaño.
Oh, talagang basketball na family. Talagang alam mo, kapag yun yung narinig mong name, diba? Talagang basketball agad yan.
Si Joe, ano yan eh? Dunker.
Oo. Parang siya yata yung pinaka-athletic with the brothers. No, hindi ko alam kung papayag si Juan.
I don't think papayag si Juan. Iba rin yung Juan eh.
Oo.
And of course, we're very excited for this latest chapter in the career of Juan GDL. Fenebrico. Gabat.
And that's the Felibrico that we know, no? Na crashes those offensive rebounds, asking the ball in the post. Yan yung kilala natin na Felibrico eh. Pero nga dun sa bagong role kasi na binibigay sa kanya yun with San Sebastian, I think he's still adjusting.
Yung San Sebastian, parating may duo eh. Di ba? Si Bulanadi tsaka si RK. Tapos si Kalahat tsaka si... Well, Kalahat before Felibrico. Eh, si Felibrico na yung pumalit.
Lagi silang merong duo talaga eh, no? Na kailangan mong bumuo ng team around those guys. I think yung partner ni Kalahat that time was Kalma.
Oo. O nga pala, si JM Calma.
Oo, baka magalit sa atin kapag
Oo.
sinabi natin na hindi siya kasama sa duo na yan.
Sorry, how could I forget Mr. JM Antetokounmpo? I congratulated him recently kasi nakapag-champion na rin sa professional ranks.
Talagang yung hard work ni Kalma. Actually, inaabot ko siya nung bago pa lang siya sa San Sebastian. Napakapayat niya pa. And talagang alam mo na, na sinaga niya yung improvement, yung skills na meron siya. Pinagtrabahuhan niya.
Ngayon, araw-araw, nakikita sa practice si Jun Patpahardo.
Oo. And imagine yung makukuha niyang knowledge and yung mga development na makukuha niya.
Are. Short on that shot. Diyan po nagtatapos ang ating third quarter. Perpetual still ahead, 43-34. You're watching our live coverage of NCAA Season 101 on Heart of Asia. For all of the stories and highlights, do follow GMA Sports PH on Facebook, X, and Instagram. Diyan niyo po mahanap yung mga exclusive interviews with all of our NCAA stars. And if you want to watch replays of the games and check out all of the highlights as well, check out NCAA Philippines. Mag-subscribe na kayo sa YouTube channel. Maraming salamat sa lahat ng ating mga kapusong nanonood ngayon ng Ton Rojas alongside Renzo Navarro. And we also have Danny Austria reporting from courtside. So it's a 9-point lead for Perpetual. They have led all throughout this game. But we know these San Sebastian Stags, this is a team that just won't go away.
Oh, especially if you have a guy like Paeng Are, he only needs one possession, one positive situation, and then magta-turn up na yan.
Are. Pinasa dito sa corner. Boral with a board.
And that's the difference with Paeng Are now. Usually, yung mga ganong atake niya kahit may dalawang sumabay dyan, all the way na yan eh. But now he's looking for the other guys.
JD Pagulayan getting his first taste of the collegiate level physicality here in the NCAA. But he was one of the most athletic and strong players in the juniors division. Ano yan eh? Three-headed monster. Lebron James Daep, Jandro Luna at JD Pagulayan.
Oh, I've seen that game. No? Talagang hindi mahanapan ng way paano masastop nga yung tatlong player na yun na minention mo.
Orgo. Boral. Boral had to shoot. Si JP Boral, iba din yung presence of mind, no? Alam niyang mati 3 seconds na siya, tinira niya. Gaya nung kanina, alam niyang 1 second na lang sa shot clock, tinira niya rin.
Yes, so tama kayo yung presence of mind niya. No? Talaga, veteran na rin kasi talaga ito si JP Boral eh. Kaya nakikita naman natin, hindi na rin siya pumipilit ng mga atake niya. Punta lang siya sa tamang spots, mahanapin siya ng mga kakampi niya.
And with this athleticism, mahirap, gaya na sinabi ko, mahirap i-block yan.
Oo, napakahaba nito ni JP Boral and mataas siya tumalon. Tapos, yung kanina pa nga na ito minimension na yung skill set niya kasi pang guard. Eh. So yung approach niya rin dun sa offense, pang guardia rin talaga and big man yung bumabantay sa kanya.
2 for 2 sa pagkakataon na yun. JP Boral. So Boral now with 8 points in this game. Oh, what a finish in the paint. Harold Risho.
Was a strong move by Risho. Recognizing na kaya niyang i-take one-on-one yung defender niya that time.
Angelo Helsano making his first appearance here in season 101. Nakikita natin si Jello excited na excited. Eto na siya. Helsano, unang tira. Bola pa rin ang Perpetual.
It's really the aggressiveness of these Perpetual Altas. Yung patience nila when executing kasi yung aggressiveness nila with the ball.
Pagulayan for 3. Pagulayan still looking for that first collegiate level basket. The rookie from the Junior Altas basketball program.
Well, the problem with San Sebastian din kasi, Anton, binibigyan nila ng maraming opportunities sa tong Perpetual. Eh. Yung mga second chance points, yung mga second chance opportunities. And with the way na nag-execute itong Perpetual, kung gaano kaganda, if you give them multiple opportunities, masasaktan ka talaga eh.
Are. Gabat. Baseline jumper, too strong. Felebrico with a board, but a whistle was blown.
Pushing foul and number 21, Jerry Godinez. It's his third personal to on the Altas.
Still a 9-point lead for Perpetual. DJ. Danarama, binigay dito kay Paeng. Back to Danarama. Gabat to Felebrico. Back to Polo. Gabat with a jumper. And the rebound by Paeng Are. akalain mo yun? Paeng Are out-rebounding Jericho Nunez.
Yun yung athleticism na sinasabi natin na meron itong si Paeng Are. And also, Paeng recognizing na paubos na ng paubos yung oras eh. So it's really time for him to do those things na dinedemand sa kanya nung laro.
5 rebounds for Are, 2 assists, but only 6 points for Are. And just 5 attempts, Renzo, for Paeng Are in this game.
Well, yun nga rin yung role na meron si Paeng Are ngayon. He's really trying to involve the other guys. And at the same time, napakaganda rin ng scouting report ng Perpetual sa kanya eh.
Alright, makibalita muna tayo kay Tati Austria.
There are higher mountains to climb, new horizons to reach, and even further heights to achieve. Yan ang tingin ng Perpetual Altas now in the fourth quarter. For Coach Olsen Racelas naman, alam niya ang weakness ng San Sebastian Stags, and he is more than determined to finish well and finish fast. During the huddle, he comments, pinapabagal lang nila ang laro kaya kailangan natin bilisan. Will this be a swift recovery for a swift victory for the Altas or a recovery for the Stags? Anton and Renzo.
Coach Olsen Raciala is a coach na sanay sa high-level basketball at sanay umabot sa Final Four. And that is what the goal is for the Altas this year, to end that drought. That Final Four drought. They have missed the Final Four for 3 straight seasons already.
Oh, and I believe he has the pieces this season para umabot dun sa Final Four and potentially go all the way.
Holding foul at number 4, Rafael Are. That's a sport personal. Team foul number 3.
10 new additions to this Perpetual Altas squad. The biggest loss though, Chris Pagaran, second leading scorer, averaged 11.7 points per game. But they still have this guy, Mark Cojo Cruz, their leading scorer last season, knocks down a triple.
Marco Cruz with that big triple. And again, hindi niya ulit hinahanap yung offense niya eh. Kusang dumating sa kanya off of that execution na meron sila.
Balik sa 13 ang lamang. Nunez. This time, make sure na hindi makaka-rebound si Are. Oh, what a pass. What a pass by Sean Orgo. Tumuro pa kay Renzo Navarro. And the nod of approval from Renzo here. Sean Orgo with a no-look dime. Let's take a look at some of the key plays here that has happened as of late. Triple mula kay Mark Cojo Cruz. At ito naman, yung no-look pass ni Sean Orgo para kay Abis.
Oh, and that three-pointer by Marco Cruz. Again, off of that execution. Merong miscommunication dun sa defense. Kaya open na open si Marco Cruz. And that pass by Orgo. Kitang-kita naman niya half-court pa lang. Inaantay niya lang si Abis mapunta sa tamang spot bago niya binigay yung pasa na yun.
Iba talaga pag may idol na nagko-cover ng game. So, syempre, nakita ni Orgo, may Renzo Navarro na nagko-cover. Gusto niya, may magandang sabihin si Renzo tungkol sa kanya.
Oh.
Ayan.
Oh, and di naman talagang may magandang masasabi. Lalo na kapag ganyan kaganda yung nilalaro niya.
Ayan, it's the debut in the NCAA of Mr. Renzo Navarro. Kamusta naman ang experience so far, brother?
Okay naman. Especially San Sebastian yung kino-cover natin. Tapos napakaganda pa ng ginagawa ng Perpetual ngayon. So, it's really great to be back. And what a way to do this for the very first time. No, cover ng ganitong klaseng game.
And this is the continuation of what we have been doing, you know, welcoming former players of the league to the broadcast team to share their knowledge and experience to our audience. Oh, Risho on the move, Harold Risho.
Christian Resho.
And this is something na magaling din itong Golden Stags eh. Yung transition nila, talagang very, very effective yan for them. Kaso pinipigilan kasi ng Perpetual na makatakbo itong Golden Stags.
So we have a question here from our Sultan of Stats, Pong Ducanes. And this is a question also para sa lahat ng mga nakikinig, lahat ng mga nanonood. Sino ba yung mga legit analyst na pure point guard na naging broadcaster? So syempre, Renzo Navarro is the latest to join that long list. Marco Cruz knocks down a triple, another one for MGC.
Well, that's another great shot by Marco Cruz. And he's really just enjoying himself right now. No? Very comfortable siya shooting those threes. He's just enjoying.
The biggest lead of the game now for Perpetual. Felebrico on the drive. Felebrico blocked by Nunez. Una, natapikan ni Nunez. Itong si Felebrico and then he completes the block. Extra pass. Another assist para kay Orgo.
And I think that's his 10th point para dito kay Marco Cruz.
Abyss with the board. Go Cruz. Steps on the brakes. MGC. And a foul. So going back to that question earlier, another former point guard that was an analyst, Coach Olsen Rosella. Naging analyst din dito sa NCAA. That was of course before he took his role as the lead tactician of the Tamaraws. And now, head coach of the Perpetual Altas.
So, syempre naman you can't go wrong with Coach Olsen, no? Especially with the knowledge na meron siya, with the experience of him playing and coaching as well. Talagang mabubusog yung mga viewers natin.
Dati, we were fortunate enough to be working with Coach Olsen Rosella. Kino-cover pa namin nun. Ray ng Batak, JV Mocon, na ngayon kasama na rin dito sa broadcast team. Although si Ray, part of the coaching staff last year of Letran, so hindi siya nakapag-commentator nung season 100.
Oh, and those times, no? Yun yung mga maganda rin talagang i-analyze ng mga laro eh. Especially kapag nandyan si Kuya Ray. Napakadaming galaw and nakikita mo sa kanya when he's playing na he's just reading the situation. Nothing special.
There was another player na na-inspire nung nakita niyang nag-a-analyze si Ray ng Batak. I just forgot who. It's in the highlights of GMA Sports PH. Pero ang pinaka hindi ko makakalimutan, yung nag-analyst bigla si Tim Hardaway. Naalala mo, si Tim Hardaway bumisita ng halftime. Robert Pollock scored 50 that game.
Oh yeah, I remember that game. I just didn't know na nag-analyst pala nun si Coach Tim.
Marco Cruz with another triple.
That's his 13th point. Nang walang kahirap-hirap.
58-41. Biggest lead of the game. Ayan na. Tumama na rin si Quahao.
Oh, and a much needed 3 for Quahao. We'll see kung ito na ba yung kailangan na spark ni Quahao and ni Coach Rob Labagala para makahabol na sa game na to.
So with that triple, Renzo, Quahao talaga siya.
Oh.
Quahao talaga.
Yun na lang yung kulang kanina pa.
Goho Cruz, mainit. Are with the rebound. Felebrico will head to the line for 2. And Coach Olsen not liking the foul. He feels that Sleet just stood his ground.
Oh, pero that time kasi si Felibrico just went strong to Patrick Sleet eh. He went strong to Patrick Sleet's chest. Kaya natawagan pa rin ang foul.
May dugong kuahaw talaga. Knocking down that triple from the corner.
Oh, and I'm sure his brother is very proud and hindi na makapaghintay sa paghaharap nila.
Ano bang group yung Letran? Tingnan niya natin. Nasa group B yung Letran. So isang beses lang magkikita. At least ha. Kasi baka maglaban pa sa playoffs. We'll see. Coach Olsen Racela calls a timeout. His team ahead 58-45 or 46. Coming up next, pakpakan to. The Colegio de San Juan de Letran Knights, a team that reloaded for season 101. Maraming nag-antay, serve their residency. Mamaya, magpapakitang gilas na in their brand new uniforms. And they will take on a team na bagong chapter rin. Coach Nani Apondulan, new head coach for JRU.
Oh, very exciting for JRU kasi I had the chance to play under Coach Nani. Talaga napaka-talino niya, napaka-galing sa basketball niya.
NCAA lifer, Mr. Frank Gusi, Mancom representative para sa Perpetual. Nung nasa San Sebastian ka, was Sir Frank still with San Sebastian?
I was about to say na very familiar ako kay Sir Frank kasi even when my dad was still playing, siya na yung nandun eh.
Yeah.
So we go way back talaga.
Yung opisina pa ni Boss Frank dati is on the same level as the basketball court.
Oo, kaya talagang bantay na bantay siya dyan, hands-on siya.
Felibrico. Oh, floats it up and in. Oh, Goho Cruz leaking out. Goho Cruz, Sleety Boy.
And I really love how Goho Cruz plays. He's really smart. Talagang yung Golden Stags tumakbo lahat in transition. Siya alam niya nang makakashoot si Felibrico. That's why nag-leak out na agad siya. And nabawi agad yung basket ni Felibrico.
Mauricio. Mauricio asking for a continuation, pero itong duo na to, not the play I was expecting, but this was that difficult shot by TJ Felibrico, and then on the ensuing play, this duo, Goho Cruz and Sleet, ramdam ko, Renzo, marami silang papahirapan ngayong season.
Oo, napakagandang combination nga na meron itong si Coach Olsen, no? Si Goho Cruz and Sleet.
And look at the all-around performance of Patrick Sleet. 10 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal.
Oh, and kilala ko to si Patrick Sleet na talagang heavy scorer eh. Pero I was actually surprised na sa larong ito talagang all around eh. Minsan nagpo-point pa siya eh.
So Jericho Nunez has fouled out of the game. So naka small ball itong Perpetual, which I think they can thrive in.
Oo, kasi yung small ball na sinasabi natin, nawala si Nunez pero si Boral naman yung pumalit. So just a little bit smaller.
I feel like this lineup could be very dangerous
I think this is their deadliest lineup. Kasi all of these guys can shoot outside. All of these guys can run.
Oh wow, Paeng Are fouling out. So not the best day for Paeng Are.
This is a big blow for San Sebastian.
Mas marami pang rebounds kesa sa points si Paeng Are. And that's not something you would want to see. But based on the way San Sebastian played, syempre debut ni Coach Rob Labagala, nakita natin na may conscious effort din si Paeng na i-set up yung kanyang mga teammates.
Oh, also the respect na nakuha niya from last season dito kay Coach Olsen. Talagang pinaghandaan siya ng buong Perpetual squad.
Mark Goho Cruz, as you saw in the graphics just earlier, 11 of his 13 points coming here in the second half. Wow! Indeed! 2 triples for Ian Guahao here in the fourth.
Well, I was about to say earlier na na-fouled out si Paeng Are, so wala na yung main man nitong San Sebastian. And who's gonna be the next guy? And ito, si Ian Guahao is one of those guys na very capable to take over a game.
Hey, this is just an 8-point game. Orgo for 3. This would be big. Straight away triple shot, Orgo.
And again, during the first half, I was asking kung ano pa, kung ano yung pwede pang gawin ni Orgo. And second half pa lang, nag-deliver na siya.
Pamatay sunog. Sean Orgo. Sagutan ng 3 puntos.
Yan, that was a big shot by Guahao. But agad-agad sinagot naman ni Orgo.
Another player fouling out.
I think it was Patrick Sleep.
Yung mga stars natin na talagang agresibo, foul out.
Oh,
Clint Escamis fouled out nung opening day. Paeng Are fouled out. Patrick Sleet fouled out.
Oo, and expect natin yung mga rookies pa very excited sa mga laro. Sila pa pala yung mas excited.
Although si Clint nag-foul out sa overtime.
Oo, so extra quarter na yun. Well, it was a well-played game for Patrick Sleet. No? All over, talagang all-around performance for him.
That first quarter was a preview of what he can do on the offensive end.
Oo. That early 8 points by Patrick Sleet, yun yung nag-dictate na agad ng tempo ng laro eh.
Nung naka-steal siya, tapos ni-lead pass niya kay Mark Goho Cruz, kumbaga yung confidence niya, umangat na agad eh.
Oo, kasi 1 year yan na nagpahinga eh. So yung feel niya dun sa court, medyo maninibago pa yan kahit papano. Pero as soon as nangyari yung unang magandang play na yun, wala na agad lahat yun.
And ang maganda sa pagpasok ni Patrick Sleet, even though this is a new team and a new league for him, he has Coach Olsen Racela and he has Mark Goho Cruz, JP Boral, and John Abis to lean on.
Oo,
Kumbaga yung pressure, hindi talaga sa kanya eh. There are other guys na pwede niyang sandalan.
yes, and ang isa pang maganda dito kay Patrick Sleet, alam naman natin kung ano yung kaya niyang gawin eh. Pero tinatanggap niya yung role niya, which is an all-around guy for the Perpetual. Kasi nga nandun pa yung mga guys like Abis and Mark Goho Cruz na kaya ring mag-score eh.
And shout out to the whole Perpetual community, okay? Like, they always come out here to support, coming in big buses all the way from Las Piñas para supportahan ang kanilang koponan.
Yes, actually on the way here, nakita ko yung mga bus nila sa labas. And naalala ko kung gaano kasarap kalaban itong Perpetual.
Gusto mo yung pinapatahimik mo sila eh.
Oo, yan ang pinakamasarap na feeling for every player. Ang mahirap lang dyan kapag natalo ka.
Lumanag. Federico still fighting. TJ. And that's a rebound for the Altas.
That was a good attack by Filipino. That was a good read. Kaso nga lang, he's been struggling the whole game. So, I think yung frustration din, medyo na, ano na siya, naapektuhan na siya.
Risho, favorite. Spin. Goho Cruz gets the ball back. Mark Goho Cruz with a finish. Putting the finishing touches to this impending win. Perpetual 67, San Sebastian 52. The Perpetual Altas looking to make it official. They have a very comfortable 15-point lead right now, and Mark Goho Cruz, leading scorer last season. This game, leading Perpetual again in scoring. And some key stats here. In the first half, the Perpetual bench outscored San Sebastian 14-4. That set the tone. That created the separation. Sa second half naman, yung starting five ng Perpetual, in-outscore yung starting five ng San Sebastian 29-8.
Oh, and it's really all about that when you have a guy like like Paeng Are. It's about the other guys, kung paano mapapadali yung buhay ni Paeng, kung paano magko-contribute sa buong San Sebastian squad para medyo mas magaan-gaan naman yung pressure for Paeng. And I think that's something na they would work on, they would address in practice.
Paeng Are, the scoring champion, limited to just 6 points today. PJ Felebrico, Mythical 5 member. Siyempre, yung game plan ng mga kupunan, naka-design na yan para pantayan itong dalawang to, Are at Felebrico.
Oh, that's why I said that it's really up to the other guys kung paano sila mag-step up for these two guys na would be heavily guarded dahil nga sa nilaro nila last season.
Felebrico good on the first. Now for San Sebastian, Renzo, despite this defeat, ano yung mga positives na nakita mo from the team of Coach Rob Labagala in his first game?
Well, sa sobrang ganda ng nilalaro ng Perpetual, San Sebastian was in the game. Bago pumutok itong si Marco Cruz. So yung lahat ng mga pagkukulang nila, which is the offensive rebounds na binibigay nila for Perpetual, all those turnovers and missed shots na meron sila, all those problems, all those things are within their control. So the positive thing here is yung mga reasons bakit sila natalo sa game na to is nasa control nila. Ibig sabihin kaya nilang i-correct to in practice.
So maturity, something to work on para sa kupunan ni Coach Rob Labagala. And with 12 more games after this, that's still a lot of time to work on those mistakes na nabanggit mo, Renzo.
Yes, yun pa yung isa. I know this is already a done deal for Perpetual. But this is just the first game for both teams, and for San Sebastian, you still have 12 games para i-correct lahat ng mali mo dito sa game na ito.
And because both these teams are in Group A, meron silang footage of this game that I'm sure they will scrutinize, they will dissect, they will have those viewing sessions para makorek at mapag-aralan kung paano sila mag-improve in their second matchup.
Oh, and those corrections, yung viewings na sinasabi mo, I'm sure magsisimula ito ngayong gabi. I'm sure itong si Coach Rob, si Coach Gilbert, Coach Melo, lahat yung buong coaching staff niyan hindi matutulog ngayong gabi para lang maipakita sa players nila bukas in practice kung ano ba yung mga areas na kailangan nilang i-improve.
The referee is just reviewing something here as I look at the schedule up ahead. Ang susunod na makakalaban ng Perpetual is LPU. That's on Sunday. So, one-day break lang, Renzo.
And para naman sa mga players natin, I know they're very well conditioned. So yung mga one-day break na yan, mga ganyang gaps sa mga games nila, walang problema sa kanila yan. And that's gonna be a great game against LPU kasi I really believe na kayang mag-match up ng LPU sa speed and size nitong Perpetual.
Boral picks up the loose ball. Orgo just brings the ball out. And Go Cruz looking at Coach Olsen, saying no more. Referee is just having to make San Sebastian throw the ball in play para maubos yung oras. And there we go. It is official now. Coach Olsen Racela notches win number 1 in NCAA season 101. Dominant fashion for the Perpetual Altas.
Well, again, that was a well-played game for both teams. Yun nga lang yung veteran presence na meron itong Perpetual. Yun yung mas nanaig for this game.
So we will hear the alma mater hymns of both schools. Again, Perpetual wins against San Sebastian 67-54. Mark Goho Cruz, our player of the game, 15 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. The first selection of Mr. Renzo Navarro sa kanyang NCAA debut as a broadcast analyst.
Yes, very well played game for Marco Cruz. Yung full control niya dun sa laro. Again, yung execution nitong buong Perpetual team was really impressive. But itong control ni Marco Cruz, kung paano niya nilaro itong buong game na to, sobrang effortless nung 15 points niya na yun. And yung buong impact niya sa Perpetual, yun yung nagdala nung panalo sa kanila.
Goho Cruz, 13 of the 15 points scored in the second half. 67-54, win number 1 for season 101 for the University of Perpetual Health System Alta. At sa aming pagbabalik sa Heart of Asia, makakausap natin ang winning coach ng Perpetual na si Coach Olsen Racela. Don't go away. Nagbabalik ang ating live coverage ng NCAA Season 101 Building Greatness dito sa Heart of Asia. Kakatapos lamang po na ating unang bakbakan as the Perpetual